open a box. Ah. Oh, what's going down, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Camping with Coleman. It's your boy Josh, aka Coleman, hanging out in the studio, actually in the editing bay side of the studio today. That's because this side of the studio is thrashed. It's all right, we'll make it work. Light's better over here, I think, probably anyways. That being said, yeah, as you can probably already tell from the thumbnail and all that, we're doing an unboxing today. And today's unboxing is courtesy of A-Main Performance Hobbies out of Chico, California. Big shout out to A-Main. They've been standing by me for a minute now, and I can't thank them enough for the support over the years. You guys definitely show them some love, and today actually is going to be a little different. You will be able to use links. I actually got links going, so we're starting a whole link thing. Now, speaking of showing love, I'm working on getting you guys a discount code. I do not have that code available just yet, I'm gonna be honest, but we're gonna do the unboxing anyways. I do have some links that you guys can... Quick update, guys. While editing this video, A-Main actually hit me up and they came through with a discount code. So go ahead, click the link in the description below. That'll take you over to A-Main. Go ahead, get your shopping done. When you go to check out, enter promo code ESP102019. That's ESP102019. 2019, yeah, that's correct. And you should get up to a 10% discount off your order. This is a one-time use. That's from A-Main, ESP to you guys. Big thank you to A-Main. I appreciate them so much. Big thank you to everyone watching this video. I appreciate you guys. That being said, before you go order all your stuff up, finish video. I'm gonna get back into editing. All right, thank you guys, I appreciate it. Follow, they'll be able to track these links. These links, I do believe, are affiliate links. So just know that, be aware of that, right? And I am going to put those in the description or in the comments down below. This is my first time ever doing an affiliate link program with A-Main Performance Hobbies. I am very excited about it. I am very, I'm very thankful that they were willing to put me on. Normally this is something they do with the bicycles, you know, and the bike program guys. So big thank you to A-Main for bringing me aboard. That being said, you guys, I'm just gonna warn you, this box takes up a massive amount of space here. So I'm just gonna warn you. I mean, you probably won't see much of me anymore. Let's open a box. Ah. All right, so I warned you, it was big. I'm not sure how much of my fat head you can see here, but I'll try to peek down a little bit. Let's go ahead and just crack this thing open. Got my old school dull, super dull razor blade out here. And we're going to just slice her on open. The tape is kind of a dead giveaway that, well, it's not a giveaway of what it is, but it's definitely a giveaway of what brand it is. Boom. It's a brand that I've definitely rocked with before. All right, I don't know if you guys are ready for this. I kind of want to open this side first, but then, nah. All right, here we go. Hey, can you guys not see anything? Can you not see anything? All right, you guys ready for this? Boom. There she is. We got a desert runner, folks. We got a desert runner. Now the real question is, how am I gonna, I think I'm just gonna flip it all the way over, like this. Let's see if it just slides on out. There we go. That works. There we go. RC4WD drive, a 110 scale RTR scale truck with a hero body set. And you can see the top a little bit better. This thing's pretty slick, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking the box. I'm gonna be honest. The box is pretty simple. It's pretty simple, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. It's almost showing like the 3D animation or the 3D printout of it. The 3D file. I don't know what I'm trying to say. All right, let's cut it open. Let's get the truck out. Let's go on. All right. Now it's got this foam on top. It's pretty nice packing going on here. Oh, that's a big. Wow, look at that. It's a big, thick cutout. Very interesting. Never seen something like that, but that's pretty cool. All right, there's the truck. You can kind of see it on the top now. Let's go ahead and just pull the rest out. Does it just slide out this way? So in the bed, we've actually got what looks like maybe like the battery tray or the tailgate. Maybe this is the tailgate, I'm not sure. There's a bag with parts. Looks like the, what is that? Drive shafts and servo horns, windshield wipers, random stuff. There's also a sticker sheet in there. Just looks like a couple decals. Decals for my Canadians. All right, so maybe we can just lift it straight out. Is that a thing we can do? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched any unboxings of this, so I don't know how it's supposed to come out. It looks like I can lift it straight out, so we're just gonna do that. There we go. All right, she's out, guys. Yeah, this is nice. Now I'm not gonna lie, I've seen one already. When I was down in California, I got to see one at a hobby shop. So, I like it. It's almost like it's glossy, but not really glossy. It's almost like a satin finish, I want to say. And now I see what this is for. This is for the battery tray right there. All right. Yeah, it's like a satin finish. Ooh, very stiff in the rear, super stiff in the rear. A little less stiff up front. Let's go ahead. I like that it's wrapped like this. I like that it's all wrapped. Let's go ahead and peel this stuff off and take a look at what it's like underneath of this plastic. I really like that they did this. It's to keep the doors closed and to keep all the components on, I'm guessing. The mirrors do not bend. I'm gonna have to do something about that because I know they will get broken. I have my own way of handling that. Man, there's all kinds of stuff up here. All right, let's go ahead and this is the RC4WD drive Desert Runner with the Hero body. And I think them labeling it like that may be a hint that there's more to come on this chassis, possibly different bodies in the future, which is really cool. I am a fan of this chassis already. That's because, like I said, I've seen it before. We're gonna go ahead and take a closer look at this though. You guys probably can't see too much from back there, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the camera and let's go ahead and put a little spotlight on this. I do like that everything opens. The doors all open. The tailgate, did I do it right? There we go, that opens. There we go. And that battery is very well hidden inside of the back seat. I think that's a genius idea. I like this thing. I can't tell you how much I like this thing. I think it's great. Let's go ahead and pull you guys closer. All right, you guys. Now you can see it. I think it looks pretty good. It's very, very realistic, very scale. A lot of folks have already reviewed this truck. A lot of folks have already gone over this in great detail. So, you know, I'm sure there's more comprehensive stuff out there. For me right now, I'm just kind of taking it in. Trying to get an idea what I'm going to do with it, what I like and don't like about it. The interior is looking pretty good so far. I like the depth of the floorboard. That is definitely something that stands out to me. Should have no problem putting a 6-inch character in here without cutting the legs off. Could definitely use some more detail, not in the molding, but just in as far as like painting and stuff. So I will probably be doing some painting on this. I like the depth of the bed. The bed is very deep. The wheel wells are proper. I like the gap between the tires and the fenders here. I think that that's really nice. Very, very proportionate for a factory one. I'm not a huge fan of these wheels and tires, especially the tires. The wheels are okay. The tires, not a big fan of these. They do have a lot of tread on them, a lot of sidewall. They do have the JD Model logo on them. JD Model is the manufacturer of this truck. But I don't like the wheels and tires, so that'll probably be the first thing I address. The paint is fine with me. I don't mind the black at all. Let's actually come around this other side here. I don't mind the black, to be honest with you. I think it looks pretty good. I think it'll be fairly easy to maintain. The door latch, I think that's pretty slick. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but basically you just push it over like that and then pull. Oops. See if I can actually do it here. So there's locked, there's open, and then you just pull it like that. There you can see the mechanism. Works pretty good. Here's the passenger side. And there you can see it's just blank, you know, it's just all flat black on the inside. So I want to do something to liven it up. The stance in the back is nice as well, but again, super stiff. It does, if you push it to one side, it will collapse down a little bit, but I also feel like it's lifting that other tire. It is. You can see it all the way through there. So, again, super stiff. That's not even the actual suspension working. It's just three-wheeling. And it looks like we've got a spare tire underneath. I like that. We'll look more underneath here in a second. I'm liking it, man. Bed's hardcore. Very hardcore, heavy duty. You could actually use the bed. Now, a lot of people I've seen complain about, oh, well, you can't even really trail this. Well, you can, but you're not going to take it the same places you're going to take a whoops, let's see if I can do this. You're not going to take it the same places you're going to take like a SEX10 or a Trailfinder 2. There's just no way. I mean, those over there, look at the size of the tires on them. Look at the wheel wells, the gaps. Look at, you know, the suspension, right? And then you look at this, you know, those aren't very realistic. This is extremely realistic. If you wanted to build this up from here, you would need to do a suspension lift. You would need to, you know, maybe do some gears, right? Change out the electronics. Like, you'd have to do some things. For me, this is the almost ready to run version, so there is no electronics. It's literally just what you see here. That's why I didn't pull a radio out of the box, because it didn't come with one. I really like this truck though, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a slick truck. The steering could be a little sharper. Not gonna lie. Could be a little sharper. But all in all, I think it's pretty good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and shut the doors. Alright, you guys, now we've got it flipped upside down. We can actually take a slightly better look underneath. Honestly, first impression is pretty impressive, man. This is clean. This is nice. It's very detailed. It's also very spacious. It's airy. I mean, there's not a lot going on, albeit it's missing the drive shaft that goes from the transmission or the gear reduction or planetary, whatever you want to call it, to the transfer case, which we do have. It did come in the bag over here. But I mean, it's just open. It's very open. The transfer case is nice and small, down low, barely hangs lower than the chassis at all. I mean, so you can see what I'm talking about. It's just barely poking out past the chassis. Would be easy to make a skid plate to cover that, if you even wanted to. It's not really even needed. Very open here. The suspension in the rear, again, super stiff, and a part of that is the fact that the rear diff is actually hitting this tire. That is, I think they just, maybe it's a little afterthought, or maybe the tires wound up being bigger than what they were planning for, but the tires do hit, or the tire does hit the differential. So that's part of why it's so stiff, I think. Another part of why it's so stiff is just, you know, leaf springs take a while to break in. These are plastic leaf springs, which I'm not that used to. I've never really ran those. So I may swap these out down the road for some homemade ones or something. Maybe somebody will come out with some aftermarket ones that fit. Drive shaft is metal. I will have to go through and check the screws though and all the hardware on it. Metal drive shafts from the factory, notorious for throwing pins and things like that. I like it though. It's very nice. I hear a lot of people complaining about the open differential option. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's awesome. I love it. This is a street truck. This is a street truck with off-road capability. I know a lot of people are like, no, I strictly build things that rock crawl, and that's okay. I don't. I like to have all kinds of stuff. I even have a road in my scale course, a paved road in the backyard, because I like to drive like regular trucks and things too. You know, I like to tow stuff. I just like to drive things. So I'm pretty excited about it. We'll see how tough it is. We'll see how long it lasts. Obviously, I'm not that easy on my stuff. I do like to take care of things, but I am not, I do like to test them as well. So something that is kind of standing out to me is the lack of cross members. And I don't know if that's because they use this battery tray as a cross member technically, but I mean, because it is bolted to it, right? But there's a cross member here. Looks like another one in the back over here. And then you have obviously the transfer case cross member mount. And then you have the transmission, I want to call it, the planetary, the reduction unit. It could be considered a cross member, but there really isn't anything in here scale-wise for cross members, which is a little strange looking to me. And so, I'll admit, I just realized this was screwed in and could have acted as a cross member when I was saying it. But, oh, and another thing, the exhaust out the back. Not a fan of the just tips there, so I will be making an exhaust to actually route up towards the front somewhere, just to help finish off the look underneath. And these wheels and tires gotta go. I'm not a fan. They gotta go. Skid plate up front. I like it. I think that's cool. It is a little off. I think these screws could be a little more flush. They're gonna get hung up a little bit. So I'll probably wind up screwing those in a little bit more, maybe grinding them down some. The blue on the transfer case, I'm sure you guys have already commented by now. I'm not a fan of that either. That'll get painted. It would be nice to have an actual scale transmission in here to go with the transfer case. The zip tie shocks and stuff, that might go as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't like any janky stuff on my trucks, so I used to all the time, not these days. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a winner, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be a winner. The independent front suspension looks pretty good. The steering, not the tightest radius. I may be able to figure that out and squeeze a little bit more out of it, but I think that's about all we're gonna get out of it. It does have some D-rings. I'm not sure how tough these are. It looks like they are screwed in on the back with actual mounts, so those are probably functional. I'm not gonna lie, those feel like they could be functional. They're pretty heavy duty. I do intend on using this. I'm excited to use it actually. All in all, you guys, I do think this is a great truck. I would like to say right off the bat though, even though the paint doesn't bother me too much, I am noticing the more I touch it, the more it leaves oily smears on it. And if it's doing that for me, it's gonna be bad for other people because I wash my hands like ridiculous amount of times a day. So maybe I'm not a huge fan of this satin look, I don't know. I would like to see some wraps come out for these. I don't know who would be down for that. Jay, I don't know if you're down, man, but there's a handful of guys out there that I would like to see somebody. I would like to see somebody. Some wraps, some Raptor wraps would be nice. That being said, you guys, thank you for watching this unboxing. I think we dragged it out long enough. This truck gets my approval. The Hero emblems obviously gotta go. The wheels and tires gotta go. The paint, it might have to go. We'll see, or at least a wrap or some stickers, something to break it up a little bit. Definitely some interior paint to help out. I'd like to see this hood open, so maybe we'll cut the hood to open. That would be cool. And that's about it, man. Everything else seems like it's ready to rock and roll. I'll throw some lights in it, throw some Homes Hobbies electronics in it, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Let me know what you guys want to see me put in here. Let me know what you want me to do with this. I could use some feedback. I could use some ideas, some tips, some tricks. If you want to get one yourself, you want to check out anything I'm going to use here, the links will be in the description below. Definitely click on them. Definitely show A-Main some definitely show A-Main some support. And yeah, you guys, thank you for coming and watching today's episode. I'll probably see you tomorrow or the next day or something like that. Anyways, you guys already know what it is. Links will be in the description below. I will see you out on the trails. Peace and chicken grease, fam. Chew!